Hey guys, I'm actually just having lunch outside Whole Foods and I felt really inspired, so I wanted to invite you to lunch with me, and I wanted to remind you to trust your intuition. So whether or not you believe in it, everything is energy. We are all connected, and when we think things, thoughts are things, right? So when we start thinking thoughts, we can manifest that way, right? So if I'm thinking something and then it appears in my reality, is that a coincidence, or is that God's way of remaining anonymous, or is everything energy? And so I want to just give a reminder to, when you pray, when you set intentions, when you start to think that, like, I want this to happen. A prayer of mine, for example, a prayer of mine recently has been seeking mentorship, seeking somebody who's gone before me doing what I want to do, because I'm a little confused in how to actually do it all. As you probably know, I feel called to be a speaker and to speak about the untreated effects from childhood sexual abuse. And so this is a new part of my career, so I've been praying a lot for guidance and mentorship. And wouldn't you know it, as I'm meditating, which I recommend to meditate, so as I'm meditating, I get this hit that says, reach out to your friend Tom. So I reach out to my friend Tom, and we're doing this mastermind together now. And he says, hey, I know somebody in San Diego, you should reach out to him. So I do. There was an event this morning that he was hosting that I went to. It's called Purpose San Diego, and I'm with all these people who are wanting to pursue purpose in their career. And then I meet this one guy there. And this is where it's like, we pray, we set our intention, and then we listen. Now, this isn't the voice of the head, right? There's a different voice. The voice that's inside is the deeper voice that's guiding us. The voice that I'm reminding you to touch into and listen to now. So when we feel those nudges, when we feel those intuitions, when we feel those hits, if I should do this or I should do that, and then fear might come in, like when 5 seconds later we might get a thought of, oh, I can never do that. That's not the voice I'm talking about, not the limiting voice that tries to keep you small, the voice of anxiety. And also, it's kind of hard to see here outside of Whole Foods. Give me a little heart or a thumbs up if you're there, so I can see who's on the line. I'm at this event and I sit at a table and I have this, you need to sit at the table in the back over there. And I'm like, that's weird, it already started. I don't want to cause a scene and get up and move. But I trusted it, which was a little bit weird and out of context. And I got up and I went over and I sat at that table. The next thing I know, I'm sitting between two people who are doing exactly what I want to do. Different topic, but they are in the careers that I want to be in. I've been praying for a mentor and I got a hit, go and do this. So what I'm inviting you guys to do is trust that. So not only am I, afterwards, this guy gives me all this advice, and then we part ways and I come over here to Whole Foods, and the next thing I know, I'm 10 miles from where that event was this morning, and I'm walking through Whole Foods and all of a sudden he's in here. And then we go to Starbucks together. We spend the past 2 hours at Starbucks together. He is giving me what I was praying for. I listened to switch tables, which is a little awkward during an event. I switch tables and I'm being guided exactly to that. So guys, set your intention, get clear on what it is that you want to create, listen. So when we say, I want to do this, then we have to listen. We are being guided. There is energy in everything. We are all connected. It's a vibration. And so if you are bringing your thoughts into that vibration of this is what I want to create, then listen when you get told to switch tables, even if it's awkward. Don't let your fear rule you. Listen when you're told to call that person. I'm meditating. It's like, hey, reach out to Tom. I reach out to Tom and I have this great connection with him. So trust it, trust the little nudges and see what that leads to. Gain your own experience. Like my background is data analytics and statistics, right? So I believe in the data of my own experience, especially with the stuff that might seem more like woo-woo or something. So I trust the data of my experience, and what I see is again and again and again that it just happens that when I start to take those action on those nudges, I am being guided and led to somewhere that is aligning me with my purpose. Or it's aligning me to help somebody else with their purpose. Because I have my own purpose about speaking and wanting to get on the college circuit and go around the states and speak. But there's also this bigger calling, this other calling on my life, which is to help other people live their purpose and live their truth and help them uncover what they're born for and go and create that and live that too. So last week, it also happened at the same place right next to Whole Foods. Another thing, I'm walking into a cafe and I'm like gonna sit in the back where it's warmer. And then I had this thought, even though it's between two people, I was attracted to this one table. And logically, it didn't sound right. I don't want to sit next to two people with my laptop, but I sat there anyways. I trusted it. I sat there. And next thing I know, now I've connected with this woman who I'm sitting across from. We talked for 6 hours. We went out to dinner afterwards. I didn't get any work done. I literally sat down, and the next thing I know, we're talking the entire time. I'm actually going to meet her later today. We hung out last week 2 more times after that. And so it's like, I didn't know, but I've been praying for this guidance, and then I'm trusting the little hits that I'm getting to follow it. So my invitation for you, like, guys, right? Like I'm eating here and I'm like, I need to get on Facebook and tell you guys this. When you're looking for something, when you're asking for something, listen. Listen to what your body is telling you. All of us are guided. Some of us are a little more experienced with it than others, but we all have all of the abilities, right? Anybody who can, like, I'm never going to be in the Olympics for running, but I can run. Like, I'm probably not going to be like a psychic, but I have psychic abilities. We all do. We all have psychic abilities. We all have all the abilities because we're all humans, right? It's our humanity. So listen, guys, please, 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 if you take anything from this, it's pray, set your intention, whatever you want to create, and then listen, because you are being guided. You are 100% being guided over and over and over again. I can give you like a million examples of how this is happening in my life, but you're being guided. You're being guided to great things. Just trust it, because you are so amazing. Follow your guidance. There is something that is guiding you. It's guiding you to your greatness. All right, have a beautiful day. I'm going to finish the salad. Bye, guys.